Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Thursday, February the 20th, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 2, episode number 51, season number 3, episode number 51. In today's show, we are going to talk about chasing the best. Let's go. In my life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. We are also a dealer for Extreme Charge, the best battery maintenance charger on the planet, and it ain't close. I got 50 of these going right now. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Spire Construction. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. Anything you need done at your house, whether it's a roof or a floor or heating and air conditioning, you want to build a room or put a new bathroom on the place. Spire, S-P-I-R-E, Construction Inc., Inc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley Davidson, Longhorn Harley Davidson, the Harley Davidson dealers, official dealers of Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Thought I heard something. Turn off the news. Let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody way back in Virginia is going to go back to 1984. When I was the #1 sales rep in the country for Roach Paint, my boss, Milton Elms, that was working for Roach Paint, used to work for Kelly Moore. And I'd heard the stories about a guy by the name of Bill Clay. Bill Clay was like the top paint sales rep for Kelly Moore, and he was a legend. Milton used to tell me that I was the only other guy that had a chance of taking over for Bill Clay. Even though we're different companies, we're still after the same customer. And I met Bill Clay, nice guy, older guy. He had one of them pompadour haircuts, you know, he kind of long, and he would kind of curl it back like that with a little flip on it like Big Boy does. They had a driver for Bill Clay because he had so many DUIs, he lost his license. So he was such a good sales rep, they hired him a full-time driver just to drive him around, job site to job site. So I had a customer named Dwight Holcomb, not Yoakum, Holcomb. And Dwight was a friend, he was a customer, but he had used Kelly Moore on a job because they spec'd it out. Dwight and I were at lunch at the Club Schmitz one day, and we walked in there and Bill Clay was in there. So I went over and I said hi to him, and Bill Clay said, "I just ordered, you boys come sit with me." And of course he knew Dwight, and I said, "Bill, let me ask you this. Dwight told me this story about you called him on Christmas Day. Is that right?" And Dwight's going, yep. And Bill Clay said, no. Dwight said, "You did. You called me on Christmas Day." And I'm thinking, that's pretty crazy, calling customers on Christmas Day. Bill Clay said it was not Christmas Day, it was Christmas night. And I said, "You're calling customers on Christmas night, Bill?" And he said, "Rick, the presents are open, the turkey's ate, it's time to get back to work." And I said, most of the sales rep only call customers during the day. I call them at day and at night. You're calling them on Christmas Day? So I wound up taking over the #1 spot from Bill Clay. But to this day, he's still a legend. I used to have a sign in my office above my desk. It said, call your customers. Bill Clay is. Let's check that chuck. Check that chuck, you big. Woo, you mad about plaid, boy? Red and black plaid. Black toe, black sole, no racing stripes, can't afford vent holes, black logo, red shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. So what does this say about the way I dressed? I got plaid, red and black plaid shoes, camo pants, and a yellow and black plaid shirt with a tie-dye shirt underneath it. See that? I ain't the smartest knife in the shed. Let's check the office. My grandson Rocky and I spent a little time together on Monday, and he saw that Spock up there, and he saw that Marilyn and that Three Stooges, and I told him those are cookie jars, and he couldn't understand. He said, cookie jars? What's a cookie jar? And I said, well, it's a jar that you keep cookies in. He said, I've never heard of a cookie jar, Grandpa. The world is changing. What was Grandma Goldie doing? She's heard of cookie jars. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? February 20th, 1949 was a Sunday. Grandma wrote, I stayed home from church. Dick went after his bull. Mother Fearless stayed all night. Shining Roy came out after their boys. What about 65 years ago today? What was Grandma Goldie doing February 20th? 1960 was a Saturday. Rainy day. We went to town. Dee, Charles, and Jimmy went to town tonight. There's a lot of going to town going on out there in the country. Dad joke. I tried to catch some fog, but I missed. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. You can't cross the sea by standing there looking at it. You know how you eat an elephant? That's right. That's right. You know, one bite at a time. That's how you cross that sea. That's how you get your work done. That's how things happen. Little by little. You get older, you think, do I got time for that little by little? You do. You do. Maybe take smaller bites of that elephant, but you can still get after it. Today is Thursday. Well, yesterday it was 14 degrees low, 28 degrees high, -5 wind chill. I don't ever remember that cold temperature before. We got about the same thing today, and then it starts warming up Friday. Oh, hello, spring. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Did you know the world's largest snowflake was 15 inches wide, 8 inches thick, and it fell in Montana January 1987? I don't know if I'll believe that. If it's 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick, that sounds like it'd be a bunch of snowflakes put together. But I guess if it was shaped like a snowflake. All right, Rick, Fearless, I got to go. I got Thursday things to do. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all. See you tomorrow.